Hi guys, PJ45 here. Time for another true story. I'm gonna do a story about all the dogs I have. Well, had. I have only one dog now. Isn't that right, Rosie? Yeah. So let's start with my first dog. I asked my grandma for a dog. I was like 4 or 5. I don't know. I was in, I think, pre-K, and my grandma said she'll look for one. I told my classroom aide about my grandma looking for a dog. After school, that very same day, she come my classroom aide comes to my house with a dog, and we get a dog. She was a really old dog though. Her name was Morgan, and the reason she was getting rid of her dog was because she adopted a little girl who's allergic to dogs, so she couldn't keep her dog. So we got that dog. We had fun with her and stuff. Um, we put her on a leash and she starts running because apparently my teacher's aides, my class aide, I can't remember her name. It was so long ago. Her her sons would run with the dog. If she has two sons, I don't know why she adopted a girl, but hey, it's her life. Anyways, so when we started walking her, she was trying to run because of that. But my grandma was walking her, and my grandma was old, so she couldn't run. Um, but she was really old, so we didn't have her for very long. She passed away, and my uncle and grandma uh tried to drag her into the front hallway so we wouldn't see her dead body. We tried to set up a burial in our backyard, but they said that's not allowed. So, so they took the body and buried it in a cemetery, a pet cemetery we cannot go to. Um, a couple years later, we had a funeral. 2 more years later, we buy a plaque with her name. And recently, that plaque was just was broken in half by my grandma dropping something on it. She says she's gonna fix it, but she never did. Uh, Next dog. Uh, we were looking for another dog for me. Um, to play with and stuff, and I was in, I think, middle school. I was in middle school. I think it was my last year of middle school before I went to high school. I came home for summer vacation, and grandma said to come upstairs. I come upstairs in the little like craft room that my grandma had, which is not there anymore because I live upstairs now and everything upstairs is mine. Anyways, I go in the craft room and we have a black dog which my uncle got for me. And he was happy to see me. Um a couple years later, I was put into a placement for a little while. When I got out of the placement, my sister got another dog. She named Oreo, which was like a pet bull. And Lickers and the pet bull got along real fine. So but the pet bull attacked my cousin because he was too young. Apparently, the pet bull doesn't like young children, or people who act like young children, because he bit me up here and I had like a giant gash. I think there's a video on YouTube already of the gash. Um, that healed though. Uh, and this pet bull kept attacking children and stuff, so we had to like give it to a family that didn't have children, or me because I act like a children. So we ended up giving him away to my stepdad's brother's best friend's wife. Never, and they moved away, so I don't know what happened to Oreo. And then a couple days later, my dog Licorice bit the mailman because of seizures that we did not notice before. After he bit the mailman, my grandma chained him downstairs until the people came, and then we started noticing he had seizures. And then the next day, the people came and we said to them, we think he's having seizures and that's why he bit the mailman. And they said, well, we're going to have to euthanize him because he bit the mailman. So we have him at the pound and we're signing paperwork for them to have, for them to do it. A little kid comes in, asked for that dog because that dog looks pretty or whatever it was. The people said, no, this dog is being euthanized. It's too dangerous. True. Because of those seizures. Now, all three of these dogs we did not get from a pound. Oreo was a puppy newborn that my sister got from a friend. Licorice was given to me by my uncle. Morgan was given to me by my classroom aide in pre-K. So, when we were looking for a dog before we got Licorice, we signed up everything for a dog. Everything. We had everything ready to get a dog, but then my uncle gives me a dog. A puppy. So we didn't use it. But when we went to the dog show, we used all the stuff we already did when we were looking for a dog before we got Licorice. And apparently, they saved it all. So we got her fast. All we had to do was sign the adoption paper. And and we also had to buy collar, a leash, a bowl, one toy, and we got dog food for free. And she was upset. There were too many people around, and she had abandonment issues because her litter mates were all adopted before her. And she was scared of me for a little bit, because she didn't recognize me at all. So I'm holding her while we're there, and she jumps out of my arms, hits her head on the table. She wasn't hurt, but she went underneath the table. I had the leash on her, so she didn't run away. But she was scared of me, and she was like, sad because she was abandoned by her litter mates. And now she's used to me, and when I leave her for like 1 second, and I come back, she goes like, "You left me. I thought you were gonna be gone forever." Yeah, she'll jump all over me and stuff because she thought I was gone forever, because she has abandonment issues. I'm still mad at my grandma. She still hasn't fixed that plaque for our first dog. She also said she would buy plaques for the other two dogs, but she hasn't. My sister, who's now has her own house that she actually owns and not no fucking apartment where she has to pay rent, has two dogs. One's Bones, and I forgot what the other one is. I asked my sister for pictures of Bones, and she doesn't have any, but she has pictures of the other dog. I never met those dogs in person, though. I only saw a picture of one dog, and then I know the name of the other, which is Bones. But I wanted to see pictures of Bones, because that's the dog that they first got. They just got another dog after that dog, which I don't understand. But still, I haven't met these dogs in person, and I wanted. Sorry, the fly landed on my arm. I wanted to see a picture of Bones. My sister has no pictures of Bones, but she has pictures of the other dog, which I don't understand why. It's stupid. She's trying to go to sleep. Anyways, that's it for this true story. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. See you 5 years later.